Morning everyone, welcome to SlimChat 102. Oh, what happened there? So good morning, and it's not sunny today, it's just a nice day, nice kind of, it rained yesterday. I was very lucky that I went out for a walk with Gemma and Tyler, and after I got back and they said goodbye, I came in and I'd got a parcel waiting for me on the doorstep. So I came in to check that because it was one of Gemma's Christmas presents. Pardon me. I came in to check that out, and all of a sudden I heard the rain lashing against the window. Well, that was lucky. Although I did have a coat with a hood, but it was a bit lucky because the road was muddy enough as it was. It was a nice bit of exercise. We went quite a way. Normally that's the length that I would walk when I was fitter. But luckily, having someone to talk to, I didn't notice the length and the hills so much, although I did at times. But luckily, being slow walking for Tyler meant that I didn't sort of, do this. It was not so bad, but it was a nice long walk, so good exercise and good for weight loss and fitness. Obviously, the more you move, the more you burn. So pretty good walk, really. So yeah, it's not raining today as yet, but I dare say it might, because it's not brilliant out there. So I don't know really what to have today, because I didn't get anything out. Yesterday, and I had chicken yesterday, and so I didn't really have a great deal with it. I had chicken twice, because I just ate a piece of chicken for lunch, and then in the evening I had the little bit of runner beans and cauliflower that I'd left over, so I didn't really have, and gravy, which was very nice. Or maybe the other way around, actually, I had. So I didn't have a great deal yesterday apart from chicken, a little bit of veggies, and I think I had tuna for breakfast. So I guess today I'm going to do the tuna for breakfast, and then for my dinner later I'm going to have egg, bacon and sausage and mushrooms, because I need to use up my sausages that are in the fridge, and the mushrooms as well. So that's probably a good plan then. That'll be my kind of dinner, I suppose. But I noticed that I've got about tiniest little square of my dairy-free cheese, and I need to get that. I have got other things I can use as a snack. I've got a tin of corned beef, which I can open and put in the fridge. So I've got that I can use as like a little snack for when I walk past the fridge and I'm absolutely, must eat something. I've got that. So that'll be my plan today, and I've got lots to do today. I've got to help Gary with the bedroom. He's putting up the shelves, so I've got to get that done. So I really want them. I'm kind of at the stage now where I know it's coming to an end, so I'm really anxious to stop living like I'm in a suitcase and decluttering, because for a year really I've lived in the clutter of not having a wardrobe, or just trying to cram everything I possess in a few drawers, and that therefore you got kind of just a few surfaces, nowhere to put ornaments and perfumes, and so it's just been, and then you get Christmas presents into the mix and there is just nowhere. So I'm going to be absolutely ecstatic when the wardrobes are up. So we have to do the shelf today, so that when he's off next he can tackle the wardrobe, and then it's going to be so good. I hope he doesn't get snags when he's making them up, really, because we've had them ages, so it'll be a bit difficult to mention it, but it's just going to be so nice to get things put away and not have a box with my shoes in. Not that I've got all of my shoes in there, because I need a fairly large box. I never used to be a shoe person. When people used to say about women buying shoes, never really got my head around that, because I wasn't a shoe person. I had like one pair of trainers, like sneakers, one pair of boots, and very rarely did I find shoes that fitted, and I had some going out kind of ankle boots and stuff like that, but that would be it. And then all of a sudden I got into those boots are nice, those boots are nice, look at those, and I ended up getting about 20 pairs of boots or more. But it is just boots, but they're either ankle boots, chunky kind of butch boots, little pixie boots, there's all kinds. of boots. I really very rarely find a pair of shoes that are comfortable and I like wearing. So it's either flip-flops, trainers, boots. That's all I tend to possess. I did give some away, but I still seem to have loads. Anyway, I gave my Uggs away to Gemma. I had this job where I got paid extremely well as an area manager, and I thought, you know what, I won't use these anymore. And I said to Gemma, do you want these? She said, yeah, I do, yeah. So then I gave the job up. So now I've got, they're very expensive to buy, aren't they? And I've never had another pair since. Oh well. You know, you can't. Your feet tend to spread in those anyway because they're not properly, you know. Plus they were too flat. Once upon a time, if I wore anything that was too flat, I used to get serious pain in my heels. And I know I get that plantar fasciitis from time to time, and I think that's what it was. And now I don't seem to notice it if I'm wearing flats. Thankfully, it's gone. But I used to, if that happened, I used to have to wear heels for the day. Not like outrageous ones, just, you know, about 2-inch or 1.5-inch heels, and get my feet in a more, you know, this shape. I used to think, just, what is it, flat feet? I don't know. Plantar fasciitis, fallen arches, who knows. I bought contraptions to wear in your shoes, didn't work really. Anyway, I digressed, and so yeah, just be nice to put everything away really, and get sorted. So yeah, I don't, other than, I must get something out for tomorrow, and I've got the freezer full. We're trying to run it down a little bit to make way for Christmas stuff. Not that we're going to put much in there, but you need room for meats. I think there is room now actually, but we still need to get rid of some of the stuff that's in there that, you know, we won't kind of need to make way for things we do and really want. So I've been doing that, eating most of the, like we had the lamb shanks, which obviously we do need to replace those because they're fantastic and I love them so much. But bits and pieces like that. But there's an awful lot of Slimming World meals in there that Gary needs to plough through because I'm not eating them anymore. And that they were just ones for quickness before work or something to take to work. But there's quite a lot of lasagna in there, which were mine. But obviously I'm not eating them anymore. Now I'm doing more of a low carb diet. I have to say, my hunger's not so bad as it was. When I was doing Slimming World, I would get a bit hungry. This one, I kind of feel like, oh, I'm hungry. Then it's gone. That's how it works. It's kind of like your stomach lets you know. But because the things that you eat stay in your stomach for a bit longer and tend to not get the appetite spike in. You know, when you're hungry, it's usually because you're empty and your body says, whoa, need to eat something. But it's not like that horrible pain that you sometimes get when you're doing a low-fat diet. For some reason, when you get hungry on a diet like that, it's just unbearable. But I don't find doing a low-carb keto Atkins, whatever you want to call it, I'm quite happy to call my diet Atkins because, you know, I don't want to disassociate myself from the original plan that helped me years ago. I don't see why people do, but there you go. So I'm quite happy with it if people refer to it as Atkins. But I don't stick 100% to the letter of anyone's diet. I do what I know suits me and works. So, you know, aficionados of any of those diets would tell me I do things wrong. But I don't think I do things wrong. I just think my body likes the way it likes. Things work for some that don't work for others. And I tried eating that, I used to get bullied, basically, when I was in chat groups. People saying I don't eat enough fat and I shouldn't, I eat too much protein, blah blah. So I would kind of change it all up to suit what they were saying and end up putting a weight on that week or staying the same and not budging. And so yeah, I don't. Now that's weird. That is weird. My hand smells of rubber. Oh, maybe it's this. No. That is weird, you know. You know that horrible smell of rubber? You know what I mean? Rubber. My hand smells of rubber. I got a whiff of it then. I'm going to go wash my hands. Anyway, I've got so much to do, so I can't waffle on too much today. The only thing I will say is I feel like I'm drinking too much Coke, drinking too much diet soda, whether it be cherry, Pepsi Max, raspberry or whatever. I just feel like I'm drinking less water than I was and drinking more fizzy, and I need to right that situation. I have got trays of water that I got when I went to the wholesaler, so I do need to start drinking that and being a little bit more discerning about the drinks. I've been drinking coffee, which I don't drink much coffee, only one a day, but I do put milk powder in, and I shouldn't have that. So I kind of need to sort of give myself a good telling off, really, and drink more water, and maybe try to get used to black coffee. I did years ago used to drink black coffee because it's one of those drinks that is okay black, and I manage now to drink black tea. So if I can master black tea, which I have for years, black coffee should be a doozy. Anyway, I'm going to get off because I need to help Gary do my shelving and get cracking on all that. So thank you so much for watching. I was going to weigh myself today, but it didn't quite come off. So I'll do that in a day or so. And I'll let you know the results of that. So bye for now. Take care. Stay safe. And I will possibly do a live stream later on Crochet Rocks if you want to join me. So bye for now.